Israel is the first line of defense for Western civilization. Israel's enemies and America's enemies are one in the same. Could you break that down a bit more?
Yeah, for me, the connection operates at three levels. There is the strategic level, where yes, Israel is on the front lines fighting radical Islam. They know how to do it. In fact, they do it much better than we do. You mentioned it in this clip. You talk about Iran. Look, Jimmy Carter pulled out the Persian rug from the Shah. That's how Khomeini came to power. That's how radical Islam got a hold of a major state. So the U.S. record in fighting radical Islam, very, very mixed. We expelled the Taliban after 9/11, but they came back. We kind of made a bit of a mess over the Iraq War. Israel, by contrast, knows what it's doing. They're able to take on these jihadis in Sudan, in Yemen, in Iran, obviously in Gaza, and they do it with a kind of strategic brilliance. I mean, I'm thinking here of that pager attack, for example, and I think to myself, could our CIA have pulled that off? I don't think so. So there's that strategic rationale that Israel knows how to do this fight. They're on the front lines. They do it really well. But the second is that Western civilization itself is based on Athens and Jerusalem, two massive pillars. And there appear to be some people, including some people on the right, who think you can keep Athens but get rid of Jerusalem. No. Why? Because Jerusalem gives us creation. It gives us the Exodus. It gives us Abraham and Isaac. It gives us the Ten Commandments. It gives us the teaching of the Psalms and the Hebrew prophets. Do you really think Western civilization would be what it is or could survive without that? No. And then there's the spiritual side, which is, of course, the idea that the Messiah comes through Israel. God has a blessing to Israel that, by the way, will carry on to those who embrace Israel and those who bless Israel. That is the kind of divine prescription of the divine element here. All three, by the way, in one way or another, are in this film.